to get serious about life and to find out what life is really about. Because I'm going to tell you quite straight. For a number of people in Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm saying it quite bluntly, it is boy fat, fat, everything is a fetish and dance and I don't mind the fat, I don't mind the jollity.
So, but let's say that you say that, and to them they can't get it. It's a little vague. So give them a point. It's that FET scenario. You're saying those people who like FETs get serious about life. Give me an example.
All right. Let me give you an example. You know, you have heard about Trinidad and Tobago, the land of the hummingbird. You have heard about Trinidad and Tobago and the fruits and so on which we can have here in Trinidad and Tobago. Tell me honestly, right? How much of that is actually introduced into the schools? How many of our children, I am telling you, there have been children who have come onto this farm, and one boy in particular, he was walking just around there, and I could never forget the words that he said. This young boy, just about 12 years, and he was with his teachers, and we were walking, and he says, I could live on this farm. And another one said, well, this is truly an experience for me. I've never seen anything like this in Trinidad and Tobago. And we even had people here from the farm in Trinidad who came here and they saw this place. Now, to me, as far as I'm concerned, well, this place just evolved because I didn't plan this place to compete with anybody. It just evolved. And this now is coming from one of the agricultural advisors in Trinidad. Right? 3 of them came over here to survey this farm and 1 or 2 other estates. And he said to me, I wouldn't tell you his name, it might be politically incorrect, but he said to me, there is no other farm like this in Trinidad and Tobago. And he called a particular farm. He says, not even that farm can compare with this. Now, I felt honored, and it's nice to know that I'm in that sort of company. But I am saying still that this place still has a far way to go.
All right, to sum it up, one last question before we go around because right. So one message to the youths of Trinidad and Tobago, one message coming from Ken Cole. What is the message you are giving to these youths?
I am giving the message is that agriculture is food. Food is essential for life. Don't neglect it. Don't ignore it. Don't be ashamed of it.
Thank you very much for this interview. So on behalf of the Angelo Bissessar Virtual Museum of Trinidad and Tobago, I want to thank you for having this little chat with me. Right, so I want to say thank you very, very much. It has indeed been a privilege for me to be here in your midst. I've heard so much about you, and at least Gabriel made sure that I was able to meet you in person and have a chat with you. So it's an honor and privilege for me. As
Well, it's an honor and privilege for me too. You know,
to meet with Birthday Museum. Well, I'm just, my nephew started it, the historian Angelo Bissessar.
Yes.
So I'm carrying it on, you know.
Well,
but,
as I said, as the saying goes, count me in. I will be of any help in any way that I can to promote not only agriculture but nature.
Nature, right.
And
conservation of nature.
And conservation of nature. And the appreciation of what is around us. Because very often we don't appreciate what we have.
Correct.
And it is, and it's sad to say, it is the foreigner who has come here and who has
opened our eyes.
This is one.
Yes, Gabriel has been doing a wonderful job at that, creating that awareness.
All right.
Yes.
Let me tell you another story. It is a bit of a rude story.
Not too rude for...
No, not too rude. Not too rude. This American woman came to this farm. And I was showing her the various mango trees, and I showed her this mango called ice cream mango. And she said, "Oh, so this is the ice cream mango." She said, "I've heard so much about this." So she says, "Can I have one? Can I have to pick?" Yeah, I said, "Go ahead, pick it." And she says, "Oh gosh," she says, "it's so lovely." I would like to tell you what's happening to me.
Oh dear.
That's a good one.
So
I will do a shot outside even.
I mean, please have a walk around.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Abvmott will show you all around. The base isn't in the perfect place position that I'd like it to be, but you'll see what is being done. One of the things that I'm in the process, I had it done, and then of course the labels got the trees were labeled. They actually labeled the botanical and the local names.
Right.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, those labels are gone, and I'm in the process of replacing them now. So he may know some of the trees, he may not know some of the trees, you may know.
It's a work in progress. And Sarah and Joshua are also helping. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I admire you as a youth and following in your father's footsteps.
Yeah.
We don't have that happening too much in Trinidad. I'm not saying that it is being handed down from generation to generation, and the son is so committed to the project also. I really admire that about you, and a young man, you know, coming and venturing into a project like this, carrying on, and that relationship, I can see that between father and son. Oh, you have something to tell me about it?
No. We say Abraham Mohammed.
There's blood in
But you are
connection,
saying
right?
you have an adopted son here in your making.
And he actually has a son and a daughter, which is Sarah, which is fantastic, especially with the touch,
project, right.
the garden, the plants, and her brother Joshua. So we are not here now, but we do a lot of.
And I'm sure you consider him as a father too.
Yes.
As a father figure.
Well, it's more than that.
Yes, more than that.
When you get to know Uncle Ken, he's we don't agree all the time, but he's a special man, very, very, very special, and I'm committed, fully committed to seeing this place come to its full potential. There are many other people might have to join the force. There's a lot of things that he has to teach me, but I'm going to tell you this, that in another couple of months when you come here, it's going to be a totally different transformer. He has indicated to me what this place is. It's an agriculture park. It's for tourism, and
First of all, to be preserved as a legacy that he has started.
First of all, we want to make sure that the agriculture part remains. We want to make sure the tourism part of it remains, and also the processing part. So in the next couple of weeks coming up, I'm gonna sit down with him. We're gonna sit down together, and then we're gonna have some really carefully laid plans. And that's the reason why we're not in a hurry.
Very nice.
We're not in a hurry. When you go today, you'll see something that we hope that you can see the birds that I want you to see. Some of the birds.
So it has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway,
We need to film a bit.
All right. Okay.
So
Ken, I'm outside. I can't say hello before going. I take a video outside.
All right.
Yeah.
so
Perfect. So,
let me show you around.
well, first of all, we can show the reception area.
All right. Gabriel,
Yeah.
let's take it over and then start outside.
Yes,
So I'd like
from
to
outside
show
from
us-
Carnbee
so-
Garden. We will
Right. So
sign-
there's